A Sunday afternoon blockbuster between two of the in-form teams in the A-League. The top of the ladder, Melbourne City, who appear poised to claim a first Premier's plate, and Brisbane, who come here after winning 4 of their past 5. Galloway talking Tilio through it. Lifted in towards McLaren, and again indecision at the back. There's been a few near things calamity-wise for the Raw already defensively. Emerged unscathed so far, but here comes Metcalf. Oh, what a finish from the man bound to be an Olympian and maybe a Socceroo in 2021. Connor Metcalf in the form of his life, starting each and every game and delivering moments like that.
Well, it's the only place he scores from that position. It's absolutely brilliant strike. Couldn't hit it better.
Nuno Reis has made a bright start passing-wise. Came down off the hand of Noon, it appeared. Play on for now. Scott Jamieson, it deflects in surely for number 2. And Scott Jamieson wants to claim it. After a long drought between goals, he might have 2 in less than 2 weeks.
And they just ripped them apart down that inside, the left channel, in between Brindle South and Kai Truan, in off the post.
Each and every occasion as Galloway goes for goal, and it was swerving around. He scored that kind of goal before, of course, and Young had to tip it over.
Well, that was moving through the air. And as he checked inside, he takes another touch. You see, gets his head up there, shifts it again, gets a lot of power, and it's dipping and swerving, and Jamie Young, just slightly off his line, has to tip this one over. It's a really good save because it's coming at some pace.
Champness.
That's what they need to do. They need to get this guy involved in the game. Brisbane. O'Shea on the right side is also very important to them, but such is the quality of Melbourne City. They're just finding it hard to get in these kind of areas.
Champness riding through a challenge and sneaks it home. Joey Champness has got X factor, and that surprised everyone. Tom Glover can't quite believe it, and we can't quite believe it. Brisbane are back in the game. It's 2-1.
Incredible.
Here comes City again, though. Towards McLaren. That nearly snuck in. Just missed that bottom corner.
Well, certainly had Jamie Young concerned as he scrambles across towards his near post. Jamieson with the delivery. It's a pretty good header, isn't it, from a very difficult angle.
Mistake playing out from the back. Tilio's found Noon, who tried to tee up McLaren. Driven back in and denied by the woodwork. Aidan O'Neill, how close has he come on multiple occasions, and curling it. Here's Noon. We don't have to worry about whether he was offside now.
Well, a sweet strike, and Jamie Young absolutely rooted to the spot. What a game this is to watch. Brilliant technique from Aidan O'Neill. Couldn't have struck it any sweeter.
Champness. And out for the corner. Kudo had made the run to the near post, where you want to see your strikers.
And Champness, he sort of slipped as he went past Galloway, and there was someone else coming in. He did well to get any kind of crossing. He sort of dug it out.
O'Shea takes just about every set piece for Brisbane. Delivers deep, and the header, it's back to 2-2. This is quite remarkable. The resilience of the Brisbane Raw. Macaulay Gillespie on the end of J. O'Shea's service.
Probably 3 blue shirts are there. Let's have a look. How much he knew? Yeah, he knew about it. He just turns his head, just redirects the ball. No one on the post. And Brisbane draw level. Well, Brisbane aren't certainly giving in. But Warren Moon, and half-time yet, but approaching. And they'll certainly want to make sure City don't get a goal before the break. But he'll know that they'll need to play better in the second half if they're going to hope to get something out of this game.
Clever dummy worked out for McLaren. Noon around Brindle South, top of the box. Aidan O'Neill placing it. Jamie Young got down well. Oh, Craig Noon tried to blast it in. If he went square, I think Luna had a tap in.
He did. And that's the thing that Luna will be saying. If you take it on from them, you got to score. If not, it's the wrong selection.
Closing in on half-time, stoppage time about to be revealed. We've had 4 goals, so should see a little bit added on, and 30 seconds for each of those goals. Apart from that, it's been flowing. Look at this work from Melbourne City, and Jamie McLaren has not had his shooting boots on. It was beautiful build-up between he and Noon.
And the pace of McLaren, you know how dangerous he is when you get a little bit of a high line. He does love pulling off the shoulder.
Last man you want to see when you've had a torrid time defending in the first half is Andrew Naboot, Robbie. Targeting him again, and he's in behind Corey Brown. Cutting it back for Jamie McLaren. And he's wasted another one. You don't say that too often.
Oh, great play. And what do we say? We said same early in the first half. A bouncing ball for a defender. He's another example. Corey Brown allowing that ball to bounce. Terrific work from Naboot. First touch was decent enough, and he can't sweep it home.
Wenzel Halls didn't give up on that cause. Tracked it down in the corner. Naboot, an extravagant attempted turn. His own defensive third. And Mabratu in the middle. Tom Glover read it well and blocked the shot follow-up from Josh Brindle South somehow. A double save from Tom Glover.
Their best chance of the second half. Goal gets in between 2 defenders. Decent ball in. And that's a good header. Downward header. Plenty of power on it. And it's superb goalkeeping from Glover. Because not only does he save the first one, he gets up quickly to smother the danger.
Go, keep it moving.
Raish sweeping one out to Galloway. Scott Galloway looking the most likely. It's a brilliant run from the right back. So many bodies in the road. He did it all himself. Scott Galloway with a sumptuous volley.
Well, what a brilliant individual goal. And when all around else is failing, it just takes someone to take the initiative. And of all people, you probably wouldn't have picked who would do that, but it was Galloway. He just went, he kept going, he gets Gillespie flat-footed, tries to cut this one back, comes back to him. He doesn't panic, if I put it that way, when the ball comes back to him. He just takes it on himself with an unstoppable left-footed volley. A lot of players, particularly a fullback, might try and help this one back into the middle. Not Galloway. A bit of individual brilliance. I think they just need to work hard, as they have done in the second half, and trying to pick City off in transition.
McLaren brings it down for Berenguer, and the ball just wouldn't sit for him in time and allowed Kai Truen to get a brave blocking.
Yeah, it seemed to take an eternity. It seems like slow motion.
They like this variation, City, and that's why Jamie Young called upon to keep out Nuno Raish in search of his first A-League goal. Parsons. Nuno Raish used his experience there, but in the end gave up the corner. Brisbane looking to hit back in the 90th minute here. O'Shea. And Nuno Raish dealt with it again. Look at McLaren turn on the afterburners in the final minute. Whips it across the Naboot. And there's a chance right through the middle now. Look at the run from Berenguer. Craig Noon can go to McLaren. Tees up the number 9. And Jamie Young kept it out of that near post.
Metcalf at the back post sort of goes, well, there's that look. But he was always going to shoot from there.
Won an FFA Cup. They played in the grand final last season. They've never won the Premier's Plate, never been first past the post at an end of an A-League season. But this might just be the year for Melbourne City. They are 9 points clear at the top. And Scott Galloway with a fantastic finish, full time. In the first game of our doubleheader tonight, Melbourne City 3, Brisbane 2.